a lot more, and it was an unnecessary push on Team Tamil. But the map, of course, look at the map on the top right hand corner of the screen. Not sure what Zoom Boom's trying to do all the way outside in the blue zone.
No.
But it looks like he's also going to fall, or maybe that's a glitch. I think that's a glitch. Team Elves also gets eliminated,
and so does Team Full Power.
It wasn't a glitch.
But you know what? You know what the thing is? At one point, okay, never mind. VSG Crawlers just decimated Daljit. So at one point, Team Insane had the best position, and yeah, I thought they would get a lot of kills because they were centrally located. But guess what? They did not even participate in this fight. Everyone else tried to storm the northern border of the circle, and they ended up knocking each other out. Now, Team Insane have all 4 players alive, and so do Team Tamils. They look like the favorites to win this game. Vexy just went down to a VSG Crawlers player, and I don't think Swag has any cover to revive him. At the same time, he's inching closer and closer to VSG Crawlers. He has an M249 though, so that can definitely devastate up at close range. And as TG gets up to cock that nade, Swag will finish him off. He gets the thirst as well, and he's now trying to fire upon RV. The M249 can destroy vehicles like anything, and even Yumamba are trying to get him, but no, it's actually Tamil who steals that kill away.
From
impressive
Crawlers.
stuff.
Absolutely. Team Tamil 4 players, Team Insane 4 players, all these teams. Oh, but finally Insane getting the knock on Karaoke. We are having a 4v3 situation between these two teams. Meanwhile, Megastars and Yumamba. Oh, but Megastars sprays down the Yumamba player. And
I think Team Tamil is in a very bad spot. They are down on the low ground, and they have Team Insane all over them. So while they're safe from the other teams, Team Insane will definitely lay down the punishment. Yumamba also steps into the fray. They try to get one kill onto them, but Vexy has a nade heading towards him. I think Legend might as well connect this. Can he do it though? It doesn't connect, so he's safe. Mega are now focusing upon Team Insane. This is exactly what they needed. Raven does get a knock onto Destro from Yumamba, but Legend returns fire upon Mega, and Mega are taking too many fights at this point. Team Insane, they are all huddled up, nice and spread out across that little gap on the hill. They have no cover, but they don't need it. They have a bunch of vehicles right next to them.
Anyway, Team Insane seems to be in a great position. They have 4 players remaining. So does Team Tamil. Even though they keep getting knocked, they've managed to res their players. Oh, but Insane gets the knock on Swag of Mega, and it's up to Vexy and his teammate if they can do this. If Vexy and Encore can clutch this, it'll be great. And Yumamba, of course, Bhishma, still last man standing. Bhishma might catch out Vexy and Encore as Team Mega rotates in from the east. But meanwhile, Team Tamil, of course, Vexy spots out Bhishma, but drops to the circle, and he has been eliminated. It is Encore versus Bhishma, and a 4v4 between Insane and Team Tamil. Encore fires a couple of shots. In Legend has an inkling where Encore is, and he retaliates, but Bhishma finally eliminates Vexy, and it's up to Encore to finally survive this last man standing.
Yeah, but look at the position of Legend. He's going away from his team, trying to move towards the right-hand side so that he can deal with the remaining players.
Oh, but Sky!
But they've walked right into that trap, and they're going in with the vehicles. Striker does knock out Sky, but that doesn't really matter. Team Insane have already knocked out most of the players of Team Tamils, and all they need to do now is commit to the push and finalize it. Bhishma steals the kill away. He knocks out Sky, finishes him off. Naruto gets thirsted. And in the same process, even Manti gets thirsted. It's now a very difficult situation. Legend trying to move the cover, but he can cover Naruto, but he's gonna get knocked out. Missed his spray, showing us exactly what he's made of. It was all down to Tempest now from Team Insane. Tempest alone, Bhishma alone, and Team Tamils are in the lead.
It's amazing. I mean, Bhishma, I did not expect him to get him, but Mr. Spray finally eliminating Team Insane and falling finally to Team Tamil. Bhishma right there. Okay, now it's a 2v1. Megastars Encore, not sure how he survived this long, but it's Mr. Spray and Striker versus Encore, and Encore's just want to go to the play zone, but
What?
yes, he does die to the play
What?
zone without giving any points to Team Tamil. Amazing survival from the Megastars player. Raven, of course, Team Tamil coming in first place, Mega coming in second, and who was it that came third? Mumba. Like, I can't believe it. Like, Team Insane got completely eliminated. Like, what was Legend trying to do? Why would they even push Team Tamil like the way they did? Like, it was completely ballsy, and it was so risky, and it just didn't work out in their favor.
Yeah, but you know what? I was actually hoping that Legend would finish off his shenanigans before Sky decided to push. That push was necessary, keep in mind, but not at that time. That's the thing. You don't just have to get the rotations right, you need to get your timings down to perfection as well. And Strike, oh my god, he was handed so many free kills. 6 kills for Striker.
I won't say free kills, man. I'll tell you something. Striker performed.
He capitalized on mistakes.
He performed unbelievably well, and Team Tamil, like with that early elimination of Fnatic, like I had a very strong feeling about this team winning, because once you take out one of the top tier teams in the standings, you know that you have the confidence to take out the rest of the teams. You know,
exactly. I think Striker got a lot of those kills in the fight with Fnatic as well, and in the last fight, Team Tamil's perfectly punished the mistakes of Insane. So let's figure out, how did Insane even lose? They had the advantage, right? So at one point, all 3 of Insane players were huddled up together, and then they sent Legend towards the right-hand side to deal with the remaining players of Yumumba and Mega. He did not do that. And before that finished off, Sky rushed into the car. Maybe Sky should have waited for Legend to finish. And that's the mistake that Insane did.
Well, we're looking at the top 5 players. Team Tamil's Striker and Mr. Spray coming in first and second with 6 kills and 4 kills respectively. We've got Megastar Swag coming in third place with 4 kills. Aztec coming in fourth place with 4 kills. And Naruto from Team Insane coming in with 3 kills. Yeah, of course, Naruto is going to definitely be mad at his teammates who didn't perform as well as he did, but the damage is off the charts with Mr. Spray with 965 damage.
Wow.
But Naruto beat him. Naruto got 1195 damage over Mr. Spray's 965 damage. So the Team Insane player, Naruto, did a decent amount of damage. He was dishing it out, but he just couldn't capitalize on the knocks. Anyway, we've got standings here on the screen right now. Team Tamil coming in first place with 33 points. That's a huge jump for them. That's a huge jump for any team. Megastars coming in second place with 23 points. And Team Insane, amazing plays but did not capitalize. 15 points. Yumumba, I mean, really impressive. They got the placement points. I mean, that was amazing. It was Bhishma, I believe, who got them to that situation. And great for them. VSG Crawlers and Orange Rock coming in 5th and 6th. And now we have Full Power and JSL. Finally, JSL, of course, moving up the rung slowly. But the 5 points are not going to help them at the 24th position. Marcos Gaming got way too aggressive, way too, opportunistic, greedy with the push on Mega, and then Full Power eliminated them.
At the same time, yeah. Marcos Gaming bit off a bit more than they could chew. And that's exactly why Full Power are above them. Because at one point, Team Marcos was on the verge of eliminating Full Power. And that's when they just got like a little distracted and started attacking Team Mega. So yeah, Full Power's got to be thanking them because they managed to survive as Mega distracted them.
Yes, indeed. And we do have Miramar coming up, Sandhawk coming up next. So don't go anywhere. And now we have the overall standings. Marcos Gaming with a few kills here and there. They are finally back on top, beating Element Esports, but not completely securing that first position because they are only 3 points ahead of Element Esports. And a chicken dinner away from 7 Seas Esports. So if 7 Seas Esports performs today, Marcos Gaming will be given a run for their money. Orange Rock coming in 4th place. Not sure what happened to Orange Rock this last game. Crips?
They were doing a decent amount of damage, but then they lost most of their players to Mega and Yumumba. And before Team Insane even stepped in, Team Orange Rock was already pretty much knocked out. So yeah, I mean, I can't blame any team. This whole circle was ridiculous. And we saw so many names on the kill feed, and it was just going berserk. So I can't even blame them.
No, but it was
Either way-
JSL, I think. It was JSL who finally got the molly on Mavi, JSL's Robin. Gun.
Okay.
And yeah, so they did get into multiple fights and they were in a sticky situation. But Revenge Esports, of course, climbing up from to 11th place. And yep, here are the standings of all the teams that are going to be, that we're worried about, really. We've got JSL still at the bottom position, Aztecs going down a notch, Team Elves maintaining position 18, of course, not going, but it's not a great position. I wouldn't be proud of it. They are not too far away from the 16th position, so Team Elves really needs to make a comeback to secure their position in the finals of the PMC of Spring Split.
Yeah, Aztecs ESB also needs to show up. They have a good chance today and they should capitalize on it. AIM Gaming, though, I'm really worried about them because they just don't seem to show up no matter how many advantageous situations they have. Full power. They got a couple of points in this game, but I can't even blame them for not getting way too many. It was a difficult game, and I hope that the next game won't be as devastating or as chaotic for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mayhem's standings are also quite piss poor. Like, this team was owning it in the group stages. They were like one of the best teams in the group stages, but they've just been shitting the bed completely in the semifinals. And I know I'm being a little mean here to Mayhem, but what are you guys doing? Like, you guys really need to step up your game and show us some of that group stage energy, enthusiasm, and skill.
Yeah, I'm actually concerned about Mayhem because it's not just the mistakes or the difficult games. It's just they're doing things that they haven't done before. They're making those silly mistakes. Can you believe it? We saw Mayhem make one nade mistake. That's not what we expect of them. Speaking of nade mistakes, so many of them in this game.
Yeah, it's been a really you guys are the professionals, okay? You guys are professional PUBG Mobile players. Could you not maybe nade each other or yourselves? Thanks. Okay, we've got Team Tamil, of course, going head to head with Mega Stars, 13 kills to 9 kills and 2,000 2k damage to 1.9k damage. Mega Stars finally coming back. We didn't see the strongest gameplay from Mega Stars in the beginning of the group stages. In the beginning of the semifinals. But they are finally back, and let's hope that they can sustain this energy, this momentum that they have got in match 1. They did take a lot of damage from Marco's Gaming. They were in a very sticky position, but eventually the Megastar team with their solo players, I mean, of course with Vexy and Encore, they managed to make it to the last circle, and kudos to Encore.
Definitely. They made a lot of good decisions where they managed to survive. Mumba shooting at them, Insane shooting at them, Tamil shooting at them. Still, they managed to play for placement points and do a really good job. So I'm impressed by Team Mega. Although, if you ask me, I would have never expected Team Tamils to win. The fact that they survived the onslaught against Fnatic itself is the big deal.
Yeah.
And then they survived Insane. That's just
all right, so let me chalk it up to Fnatic's push. But I was always betting for Team Tamil after they won the fight with Fnatic. Anyway, guys, we're going to be back with Sandhawk. We'll see you in the next match. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Venom from PC Peasants Gaming, and I have Crips, my co-caster, all the way from Mumbai, sitting here with
Hello.
me. Actually, we're not sitting together. That is incorrect. I'm in Chennai, he's in Mumbai. But hey, it is the digital world, and we are casting the PMCO Spring Split semifinals. This is day 4. We just got done with match 1. It was an explosive win for Team
Quite
Tamil.
literally.
Yes, for Team Tamil with Megastars coming in second, with Encore clutching it for his team and Bhishma clutching it for his team. U Mumba coming in third. Take it away,
Yep.
Crips.
The kill leaders for the overall tournament are still surprising because Akshay from Revenge continues to be on top with 21. Element Prince has taken over a lot of big names with 20 kills. Meanwhile, 420 OP from 7Cs is on 19, all thanks to his amazing performance yesterday. The dude from Team Marcos continues to deliver, but at one point, Marcos had 2 players in the top 5. Now it's Elements with 2 players in top 5. So Team Marcos are starting to slip downwards as Max Cash and Pan Singh finish in the 6th and 8th place respectively with 18 and 15 kills. Meanwhile, Naruto from Team Insane continues to show us his jutsu. I don't know if you guys will get this joke. If you actually watch Naruto, you will appreciate it. But Mavi is the lone member of Orange Rock. Keep in mind that at one point we had Mavi and we had Daljit in the overall kill leaders. At this
Right.
point, the bottom player is Avi from Team VSG Crawlers.
Yeah, let's talk about Orange Rock for a minute. I mean, Mavi, of course, great player, etc., etc., but we haven't seen Orange Rock perform well, and I think Sandhawk is going to be the map where we will actually see Orange Rock come back. You know,
I believe so too. Orange Rock already have a chicken dinner on Sandhawk, and they had quite a convincing victory. Keep in mind that Orange Rock in the previous game was circle screwed, and I can't blame them for getting knocked out early. Although Erangel has that thing, right? Some teams go for central, some teams go for an edge of circle approach. So you can debate stuff, and sometimes the center is better. Although in a map like Sandhawk, there is no such rule. There are no rules. Anything can work and will work. So it has more freedom than Erangel. So
but
I
we've
think
got
in
a
map
decent playing path also, so it's
Yeah.
not like we will see a lot of teams go for safe drops, and hopefully the Circle, who's generally the MVP of Sandhawk, as we love to say it here at the English desk, will favor most of these teams, and we won't see another Hatin Island Circle, which is just a cluster.
Yeah, that's
you know,
Hatin
the-
Island is just
You know what word I was going with, but
I
it's
know,
just
I
a
know, I
mess when we get the Hatin Islands, and it would be nice to actually see a mainland circle for a change in Sandhawk so far.
And looks like the PUBG gods heard you. It's a South Island and a half main island circle.
Interesting.
Fnatic safely in boot camp. No team is challenging them. I'm actually pretty surprised. Paradise Resort is captured by Team Mega, a place that they always drop into. Team Power spreading out between Paradise and Cow in those little compounds of their own. Meanwhile, Team Tamils all in Cow. Team Insane all in Camp Bravo. Kampong has Aztec, which is in the zone surprisingly, so that's nice. Meanwhile, if you look at the center where Painan is, we have multiple teams. We had JSL over there. We had one, I think we had this one also. I forgot the name. Never mind. The circle just moved a bit too fast for me. Either way,
Yeah.
a huge chunk of the teams are towards the bottom part of the boot camp, close to Quarry and close to like Painan in that sort of area.
Yeah, so we've got JSL, of course, next to Painan. We've got Team Genocide next to Painan. We've got Team Elves not too far away from Painan. So there's a huge cluster of players in Painan, as you very rightly said. And Fnatic, of course, are in boot camp, and good for them. I mean, this is going to be a very easy push for them, because all they have to do is get the loot from boot camp and then go south and try to secure and third party whoever, all these teams who are in Painan. Meanwhile, VSG Crawlers gets a knock and a thirst on Matt from Team Elves, as Sneepu and her teammates need to make their way out of the cave.
Yeah, the cave, actually is a pretty good area if you're like playing solo or something. And surprisingly, I haven't seen a lot of players go there. Like the cave is relatively unexplored, so it's nice to see that it's getting a bit of attention from some players.
Yes, indeed. Well, it looks like Team VSG Crawlers are looking for the Elves teammates, but none of them seem to be nearby, and CG gets a decent amount of loot. Look at that. But never mind, Team Ecstasy's Unreal spots out Avi from VSG Crawlers and knocks him, and then tries to go for the thirst. Almost succeeds right there.
So where's his teammates? Unreal's teammates aren't close by. Avi's teammates aren't close by. Where are they? It's a 1v1.
Yep, and Unreal's definitely going to go for that push. And there's nothing the rest of the VSG Crawlers teammates can do about this because, it's going to be Unreal's thirst eventually. And Avi, poor Avi, did not expect to get caught out in his extremely loud tuk-tuk. Yeah, I guess Unreal's not going to go for the... and Unreal now knows that there's nobody nearby to help him. And he gets the kill eventually. Team Genocide, of course, on the screen right now. Also moving into what looks like Revenge Esports Vantage. And there we go. Trilok does a lot of damage to Critic. Critic is going to be using that treat for cover. But it is Trilok, Sonic, and Wraith on the screen right now. Where is their fourth player? Where's the man? Where's the machine? Where's Akshay?
I guess he's off doing some shenanigans in some different part of the map. Either way, I don't think they need him just yet. Team Critic are in a pretty bad situation. They don't have a lot of room to fall back, so they're going to have to commit to this fight. Meanwhile, on the other end of the screen, we have Encore taking on Team Power. And he has his teammates close to him, which is unlike the fight we saw between Ecstasy and VSG Crawlers a few seconds ago. But Mega start getting fired by the other players of Team Power who were super far away. And now, unbeknownst to them, Mega are sandwiched. I'm assuming that at this point, Mega will be thinking that that's a completely different team that's attacking them. They will never realize that both of these sets of players are Team Power.
Meanwhile, Fayaz getting a knock on the Genocide team, Noob. Let's see what Mega does here. Oh, he gets the knock on Mogambo. Swag with the beautiful spray down the crouch. And the nade goes out as they try to thirst him. Oh, but the nade misses Mogambo. And he's thirsted regardless. Alright, it is JSL trying to get a couple of knocks on Team Genocide, but they've taken a lot of damage. Fairs, Robin God, and Glaive. We've got three teams here. Oh, but Akshay, the man, the machine, as mentioned before, entering the fray, getting the knock on Glaive. JSL is going to regret pushing into this fight. They probably didn't have to third party this, but they went for the opportunity kills as they generally go for. And Team Genocide. I wonder how many players from Team Genocide are alive. You see Ash Gamer and XDD only on the screen right now.
Yeah, it's only two of them. So, yeah, at this point, Team Genocide are in a bad situation as Robin God gets the knock onto XDD. I think he should be able to finish him off as well. Robin God was getting attacked from Revenge as he shot down, but he managed to get the thirst regardless. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty decent third party for GSL. And if you look at it, they have a very bad situation.
Speaking of third parties, Marcos Gaming. Oh my god. But Surya also getting shot from Orange Rock. It's a third party after a third party after a third party. We've got a 5-party going on right now on the screen.
Wow.
Surya trying to get Surya OP out. But Trilok snags that shot away from Marcos Gaming. What a beautiful play from him. Robin God also falling to the dude's mad spray. Marcos Gaming. Oh, but the dude also gets hit. And Marcos Gaming is taking insane amounts of damage from, I do believe, Revenge's Trilok. He gets a double knock on them, and it doesn't look like the dude is going to survive that one.
But you know what? This allows that one lone remaining JSL player to escape. We saw him try to make his escape, but he just managed to slip past in between the what are those tall rocks or mountains or whatever you want to call them?
Mm-hmm.
The really big rocks, the one where Revenge is right now. I don't know
Right.
what to call them, but I'm just gonna call them the tall rock. He escaped from in between them. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, all these teams are now going to slowly make their way towards Painan. At least Marcos Gaming is, and Revenge Esports still serving the land because if they can get a couple more shots, let me remind the audience that the Marcos Gaming players are on the other side of the mountain, and the observers, of course, get the X-ray vision to help the casters. So yeah, like let's see if Revenge Esports has completely finished off. No, is this Ash Gamer remaining from the Genocide, from Team Genocide? And yeah, the circle is on the screen right now. As you rightly said, everybody's clustering over Painan. Orange Rock towards the western edge of Painan, but Mumba also moving in from the bridges towards ruins. And Fnatic is taking the hill on the eastern side of Painan. They do not want to commit to Painan because they know that Painan is going to be taken. But the hill is an interesting place for a player like Ronak to, with his sniping skills, for him to actually get a couple of headshots and free kills.
Yeah, Team Fnatic have moved out of boot camp and now it's been taken over by Team Power and Mega. At the same time, Ash Gamer is hiding right under the noses of Team Revenge, the team that initially started firing at him before Marcos Gaming and Orange Rock stepped in. Either way, Marcos Gaming, they have disengaged from Team Revenge, but they will very soon run into Team VSG Crawlers. So I don't know which one is a more dangerous opponent over here. I think they will regret taking the fight with VSG Crawlers at this point because Orange Rock is still at an equal distance from both the teams and they can third party in whenever they need. Luckily, Marcos Gaming was saved last time from Orange Rock because Revenge was starting to fire upon them, but I don't think they will be that lucky this time. At the same time, near Cave, we have Team Elves who are dangerously close to Aztec. Now, I assume they won't be fighting each other just yet, but as Team Elves try to exit the cave, then they will have a bit of a problem. The circle shrinks further, but it doesn't change that much. The only problem is for the teams who are in boot camp, they're going to have to come out. Right. And here we go. Here we have the battles in Painan. VSG Crawlers trying to storm the compound of... it's Marcos trying to storm the compound of VSG Crawlers.
Yeah, all right. So we know that VSG Crawlers is pretty good at these close quarter encounters, but Marcos Gaming, for their history of aggression, will also be an interesting adversary for VSG Crawlers as both these teams get ready for the push. Of course, he's going for the nade. Evo trying to get the spray. Oh, but the molly lands perfectly on Evo. And the nade. I had a feeling like what a execution from Marcos Gaming as they spread in. They got a couple of knocks and that molly plus nade. What a beautiful spray down. Marcos Gaming going into VSG Crawler's house. Of course, it was a 4v1. And it looks like they are slowly taking control over Painan, which is an interesting and important choke point for this circle.
Yeah, it's one of the most important choke points, at least in a circle like this, where the North Island is completely irrelevant. It's only the South and mainland. So yeah, Painan is a massive choke point, and you get to control the bridge as well. It's a lone groza over here, which will be claimed. That there is a car nearby. I don't know who claimed it, but somebody has definitely got to this airdrop. Either way, Satan with the 6x spray decimates Avi, and he will finish him off in one fell swoop.
Sneepu
down near the rock. He's looking for his. He's looking for the enemy that knocked out his teammate. But on the other hand, Duke, he tried to climb up the hill, and Satan punishes him as well. Oh my lord, he's taken down 2 players of Team Elves all by himself.
This is one player, Satan, who's playing so far away from Killsum and RB not OP, his teammates, and he managed to do a 1v3, and he's already got Duke obviously pinned down. Meanwhile, Mavi spotting out Mumba, getting the beautiful knock on Destro with the with the VSS? No,
that was the Orange Rock's teammate.
Okay. So Mavi gets a couple of shots in, but his teammate Anto, I believe, got the knock. And finally, it's good to see Orange Rock, all 4 players alive and well. But Destro is back in the game, and Mumba now know exactly which team from the kill feed, which team has their eyes on them.
Yeah, but if you look at it, John, he's very far away from Orange. And that's one thing that will really surprise Team Yumuma because they won't know where to look after that point.
Yeah, I mean, the VSS, oh yeah, it was John and not Antom. I stand corrected. Yeah, John with the VSS, beautiful shot from him, but like, it's very difficult to tell where you get shot from with these suppressed guns, especially the VSS. And the VSS is one of the best guns to harass teams and, you know, get suppressive fire on enemy teams because of the sound signature. It's very, very difficult. Even though you are prompted in the radar that it is coming from a certain direction, it still makes it hard for you to spot. And anyway, we've got Sahil 2K getting a knock on Marcos Gaming's Max Cash. All the Marcos Gaming players are now going to want to take care of Sahil and Team Ecstasy.
Well, at least Team Ecstasy is far away, but they're all loaded up in one compound. But Surya, the dude, Bansing, Max Cash, all these guys, they're inside the city of Painan. Now, keep in mind, Team Ecstasy can stay here in this compound, but that's fine. Now, Marcos Gaming, they know exactly where to look. But Ecstasy won't know where to look because Marcos Gaming can spread out and take multiple different angles to fire upon Ecstasy. That's an advantage that they have. Either way, the circle shrinks even further. And it only changes a couple of things for teams like Power and Mega, who are out of boot camp, who are in boot camp and they need to move in. So those two teams will fight each other. But nobody at the northern edge of boot camp. So once they finish each other off, they are pretty safe. Team Tamils at the bottom of the circle, they will have a little bit of problem moving in. But other than that, this circle doesn't really change much. The fourth circle and the fifth circle are the ones that will really shrink the play zone to an extent where everyone will be forced together. And VSG crawlers are out already. Wow.
Yeah, well, it looks like they just had one player remaining. And speaking of one player remaining, even Elves just has Sneepu. But the circle seems to be favoring Marcos Gaming, who have the central Painan position, and Fnatic, who have the hill on the eastern side of Painan, and Team Ecstasy, who are slightly south of Painan as well. So these 3 teams are pretty much safe, and we're going to start seeing Fnatic finally take a fight with Godlike, and they do have the higher ground, so this might not actually work out in Carry BTC's favor as he telegraphs his footsteps all over the place, and Owace does not connect enough. I expected a knock from Owace right there, but it looks like Carry just manages to escape. And finally, the fight between Fnatic and Godlike has started, with Revenge Esports now pushing in with the lone Ash Gamer player. Oh my god, Raid gets knocked, but that is the end of Team Genocide.
Yeah, and he finished off Ash Gamer in the process, so at least he took a point while he went out. Fnatic and Godlike, 2 of the most famous teams in this tournament, and some of the teams with the highest amount of fans, they are about to face off each other. And this is a clash of the titans with Insane in the background. They're closing in and they're hoping to third party, but I just hope they don't crash the party a bit too soon for their own sake.
Yes, indeed. And yep, we've got Trilok on the screen right now. Revenge Esports, a very mechanically sound team. It is a fair fight, but Destro gets caught out in the open, takes a lot of damage, and he's chunked pretty badly. It is up to Gold Blade now. My eyes. And Revenge Esports. See how these 2 teams battle it out, because they are at the edge of the circle, and whichever team wins this fight. Right now, of course, Mumba and Revenge are firmly in the circle. So are Marcos Gaming, Team Ecstasy, Fnatic, and Godlike. Even Orange Rock, quite safe on the western front. Full Power and Mega not too far away from each other. And yeah, even Aztecs are slowly sort of making their way in. Even Team Tamil. So these teams will only have to worry about the next circle, as you very rightly said.
Sonic over here has a great position and Akshay has something even better, but he opened the door. I don't think he should have done that. Akshay opened the door, now his position's compromised. I think he should have waited, because that element of surprise would have really thrown Yumumba off guard in case they decide to commit to this one. As of now, none of the teams have made the first move. chilling next to each other. They know they're here, but they don't want to take the fights just yet because it's a very awkward transition into the compound.
Well, now the circle has completely changed to north of Pioneer, and Fnatic is in one of the better positions to rotate. Megastars are, of course, fine, but Revenge, Akshay, as said before, the man, the machine. Oh, but he over peaks and peaks the same angle again and gets traded. Both teams getting 1 trade each. But the dude gets the knock on Bhishma. Marcos Gaming from where? Now gatekeeping Painan essentially. Because, oh, look at that angle. Marcos Gaming, Surya as well. They have the ridge all spotted and they're going to sandwich Yumumba between Painan. Oh, but Surya gets the knock and the spray. And the dude finally gets the kill on Bhishma. This is not good as Revenge Esports is now pushing Yumumba and Yumumba are in a deadly sandwich.
Oh, I think Yumumba have the advantage over here. Revenge, they shouldn't have left their compound, but both these teams need to get into the circle, so they need to make a move. Raid with a nice spray down with the AK-47. He finishes them off single-handedly. Oh my god, that was devastating.
Oh my god, indeed. What a beautiful push by Revenge Esports with a little bit of help from Marcos Gaming as well. I mean, that was just unfortunate that Yumumba found themselves in a terrible kill sandwich. But hey, that is PUBG Mobile, and the circle, of course, screwed all these teams as they moved north. But never mind, now Marcos Gaming Surya knocks Revenge Esports Trilok, and Marcos Gaming is going to go for all those kills instead of the rotations. But insane! Spots on, kills him from Team Aztec, gets the spray, does not manage to get this thirst on him, and he gets another beautiful spray on RB, not OP. Look at Naruto go, Team Insane, making life hell for Team Aztec. Aztec caught out in the open with no cover to spare. Satan just managing to escape by the skin of his teeth, but it looks like Killsum is also going to fall to Team Insane, and the circle moves. The Blues are... No, I stand corrected. RB, not OP. Manages to res Killsum, but Killsum might want to first aid himself. Naruto standing behind. He's like, hey, wait a minute. Where you going, buddy? Gets the knock on RB, not OP, and Satan is just like, never mind. Oh my god, the Team Aztec players are now having to deal with the circle at their feet and Team Insane. But meanwhile, Frosty OP staying quiet on the eastern hill. Oh, never mind. He spots on Naruto, gets a couple of shots in. Even Fnatic entering the fight. Fnatic!
They get it. They do manage to get the knock onto Naruto, and Tempest is down by Aztec. They're returning fire. Aztec are not going to go down without a fight. And somehow, Revenge Esports, as they get fired upon by Team Tamils, are decimated and eliminated. Naruto, though, he won't be taking any crap from Team Aztecs as he manages to knock them out completely. Even Marcos Gaming stepped in to steal a couple of kills. And Legend, he's trying to stay outside the zone and heal himself up, but Fnatic have vision on him.
Even Orange Rock sort of got in on that Revenge Esports action, but Oasis, is he gonna let Legend get in? And no, he does not. Insane.
Whoa, what?
Team Insane.
Nipu stole that kill on Legend.
Beautiful steal from Nipu. Never mind. Oasis is like, hey, that was my kill. And he manages to get another kill. All right, here we go. We've got 8 teams in the map right now. Full power with 2 players remaining. Team Ecstasy with 1 player remaining. Still doing a heal off in the blue zone. Probably not going to survive any longer. And all these teams, Orange Rock, Marcos Gaming, they're all moving in slowly and steadily.
Yeah, but Marcos Gaming have the compound. At the same time, Orange Rock is trying to take that compound from them, but as Team Tamils move in, they will get shot by Fnatic. So Fnatic have vision on 3 teams now. They have to choose their targets carefully. Karaoke drops down and he manages to get the kill onto Max Cash. But Owe steps into the fray and he decimates Mr. Spray. He finishes off Surya. Now Fnatic have way too much advantage in their hands and they're leading in the kill points. Orange Rock holding this compound down like a fortress. They're not going to let anyone in. They get the knocks onto Team Tamils. Team Tamils desperately trying to stay ahead of the blue zone. They have a knocked out player of Marcos on their screens as well, and they take him as a free kill as they make their way in. But it doesn't really matter because Orange Rock will gatekeep them and eliminate Team Tamil for themselves. Fnatic will try to steal the kills from them, but it's not gonna be possible.
Well,
Orange Rock
Marcos-
secure the points.
Marcos Gaming still 2 players remaining, but what a beautiful play from Fnatic. 7 points on the scoreboard right there. Marcos Gaming with their little outhouse doing a little bit of damage to Mega as they move in from the north. And I have to say, Fnatic, what a beautiful play. Only losing Ronak in that exchange. But
No, wait, actually, Ronak was killed by Team Ecstasy Frosty. Keep in mind that Frosty is the last remaining player from Ecstasy, and he's gonna die anytime soon, so he might as well just take down a couple players from big teams while he does so.
yeah, he's probably just harassing Fnatic right now. And he spots out Oasis. Oh, and he godlike gets the nade on Ash. Where is
And they
Team
were
15? Oh, yeah, they're right here. They're right here as Godlike pushes down Fnatic, gets a knock on Kinzu as well. Now, Fnatic needs to not only worry about a sneaking Team Ecstasy and Godlike, as Godlike spraying down left, right, and center, getting a knock on Swag of Team Megastars, and Fnatic fighting Orange Rock's Daljit, finding him out in the open. Team Orange Rock eliminating full power, but they are under a lot of pressure from so many teams. Fnatic from Team Godlike getting a nade on Megastars as well. And Frosty OP enters the fight, finishing off Oasis. And Orange Rock falls to Megastars. This is an insane battle between so many teams. Godlike making it to the last circle. Finally, the team is ready for their comeback.
Yeah, but Godlike is on the bottom of the hill. They don't have the position advantage. Meanwhile, the last remaining player of Ecstasy is knocked out. Marcos Gaming was finished off by Mega Paradox as the dude gets sprayed down. Keep in mind that Godlike have a massive advantage now. 4 men alive for them. And they finished off multiple members of Marcos, Mega, Orange Rock. So Godlike was taking way too many fights. Surprisingly, even after engaging all the teams at once, they have all 4 of their players alive, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, Fnatic, even though they're at a man disadvantage 2 versus 4, Fnatic have the high ground. And they have more kills than anyone else in the game. So maybe Paritosh can still pull it off.
The MVP, of course, in my opinion, I know it's not going to go to him, but Frosty, the amount of damage that he did to Fnatic, just one player, like crazy amounts of damage, and even Godlike, like third-partying them. So we've got all 4 players of Godlike alive and well. It is a 4v2 situation. They have spotted Fnatic finally, and now let's see what these players do as they play the slope of the mountain, which is always a tricky play because you need to worry about all the angles above you, and you always want to be ahead of your opponent. You want to have the line of sight over them before they have the line of sight before you, and it's just an information trade here right now.
Paritosh gets spotted by Exist. The Molotov is not gonna help much as it misses. They still have plenty of cover. Carry knocks out Ash. And now it's all up to Paritosh. He's getting pushed by all 4. How much can he do before he finally hits the ground? Nothing at all as Carry finishes off them both. Godlike, they win the chicken dinner. But Oasis had 8 kills. Oh my god.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And that was a very strong finish from Fnatic coming in second. Like, I'm not even mad. And Megastars with their third place positioning with 15 points and Marcos Gaming with 12 points. All these teams did fantastic.